got ya. This game, didn't this game kill me angrily? Oh my god! That's fun. Huh. Feels loud. That was in fact about to be the Dead Cell's equivalent of Mom's toenail. I was about to be, oh boy, was I about to be saucy. I was about to be saucy. Had to be big enough to make it happen. Also got to get it in a year in advance for the list. I'm trying. Like, you know, Snake Mitten and I have been very cards on the table about Valhalla. Like he said the other day, he was like, listen, I know that Valhalla's not really been your thing, but I want you to know I'm really enjoying watching you play it. And I was like, listen, I do try to finish games. Like, period, full stop. I try to finish games. When you spend money in this channel, I try to make sure you get your money's worth. I'm not disliking Valhalla. I want to go on the record as saying that. It's just, yeah, it's kind of like El Pablo pointed out, for a game that's got action in its name. Oh, I got hit from behind? I should have just left that alone. Like, why would I even go bother that? Come back and kill them when you've got an L trigger, like a L trigger, R trigger item. Come back when you got a Tesla coil. Like, why go up there and tempt fate? They're not going anywhere. You're not playing for time. You have all the time in the world. Just make smarter plays, Ryan. Anyway, I've not disliked it. It's just, it is a lot of reading. And not a lot actually, like, story-wise stuff happens, but interface-wise, it's essentially a graphic novel. And so for that, it's been a little bit draining. But my instinct is to, like, find excuses to not have to do all that reading. My instinct is to find all, what if I came up with a bunch of reasons that I can't play it? What if I bait chat with, like, oh, chat, I know we're supposed to play Valhalla, but what if we boofed, Like, my instinct is to find excuses for why I can't or don't want to play, why I don't want to read. I'm pretty proud of myself, though, that I've stuck with it. You know what I mean? Like, I am genuinely trying to get through the list. I understand that ultimately I can only get through it as fast as I can get through it, but I am genuinely and sincerely trying to get through the list so that it doesn't feel as bad about, like, I want to put a game on Taffy's to play list, but I also don't know if I'll still be a viewer here in 4 years. So I'm trying to make that list feel less daunting. Yeah, Valhalla is a hell of a fever dream. It is a fever dream of a game for sure. I'll do that for now. I like the cat. The cat's fun. I'll happily replace Blade Dance. Damn. Or Knife Dance. Knife Dance is... I've never seen a situation where Knife Dance didn't feel like hot garbage. This might seem weird, but the list has been progressing without Isaac, so crazy, right? Yeah, it's like, taking some of the roguelikes that y'all have paid me to play and sticking them in the morning slot financially. Like, I've been punished financially because I am a Twitch streamer and Twitch is actively trying to implode. So, like, in that regard, like, yeah, I'm making less money now than I was over the last couple of years. But, like, I'm not being punished by you, our audience, you know? My audience is not punishing me for playing Returnal. My audience is not punishing me for playing Dead Cells or Noida or Dead Estate when it comes up. You know what I mean? Like, so we've actually been able to pull a little bit of double duty, which has been good for trying to wean that list down a little bit faster. Plus, y'all crushed it on the St. Jude subathon, so I got 9 days of like needing other games to play. Nine days of time to kill, knocking out things like It Takes Two. I don't remember what else we played. I know that we played a lot of like random wheel spin games, but like I feel like we got to knock out a lot of stuff that was on the list. Life has punished me and just kept me from enjoying streams. I'm sorry to hear that. That fucking sucks. It was like this, like, when I say sad, I don't mean like pathetic. Pathetic. I just mean like those are like the saddest things. That's like it's one of the saddest things I've read from a regular in a minute. I'm sorry to hear that. I fell asleep on the couch when I first woke up, which means I skipped breakfast, which means I'm starting to. I came up 4 kills short of 30, which really bums me out. I'm starting to feel a little grumbly in my tumbly. Lots of turnover in the firm, which means a lot of work and staffing shit I get to deal with for raid management. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks. That definitely is not ideal. I'm clearly not using this. Give me my 1 coin. I don't want to reforge any of these modifiers. We'll just hold off. Wait, actually, we won't hold off. I don't know what I'm grabbing here because I still don't know what this build is going to end up being. Is there anything down here? Maybe ammo? Nah, not ammo. Maybe we start with No Mercy? What's the thing I'm most likely to keep for a while? Probably the Great Owl of War. I can see me stick, well, this is actually, what I dislike about that is that it's really weak. I feel like with the poison, the pistol and machete are actually not all that bad. All right, we are slowing our roll. I was gonna say there's nothing that says that I have to like plunge myself into harm's way to get my hands on this guy. it could just be feasible that we let the training dummy do its thing. We let the training dummy do its thing, and if we're not in any mortal peril, we'll just keep dropping our trigger skills down there. Just trying to find ways to get that sick. Like, I'm not a fast player, so obviously I need to get the streaks. Some really good weapons and whatnot have really come out of those rooms. I was gonna say, Mr. Owl, I'm gonna need you to join me. I almost jumped into that guy's attack. Almost jumped into that guy's attack like a dumb idiot. Random, I don't really know what I want to run with right now. It's not those things, though. I can see myself running with Boomerang. I continue to want Star Fury to work. But for Star Fury to work, I would need something devastating as my, like, lockdown stun. Pure nail. I don't like either one of those items, man. Does it drop stars when it's in your backpack? Oh, you mean if I do like the porcupine? Maybe. I have no idea. I have no idea. Potentially. You're doing great. Again, trying to slow my roll down a little bit. Trying to take more strategic routes. Ordered food tonight, super steak sub, which is steak, ham, bacon, and cheese, lettuce, onions, and appetizers, beer batter fries, onion rings, deep fried mushrooms, curds, and mac and cheese. This is gonna sound fucking rich coming from me, Time and Bud. That's a lot of food? Is that too much food? That feels like a lot of food. I could go for some battered and deep fried mushrooms right now, and onion rings. Those both sound really good. The sandwich, it all sounds good. I was literally just thinking, shit, I'm getting pretty hungry, but I also skipped breakfast because I fell asleep on the couch after I woke up. That might have been a case of me playing too safe. That's frustrating. That dude had my number, man. That stings. Well, I don't think I'm gonna get 60 on this floor now. I still need to remind myself not to, like, play foolishly just because something went sideways on me. Go to Texas Roadhouse Caesar salad with onion rings for lunch. I mean, yeah, those things sound good. I guess that's a. I was gonna say it's a very. I say random. I guess it's not. If you like, you know, Texas Roadhouse Caesar salads and onion. I love onion rings, but like, if those are things that you love, then I guess it makes sense that like you're like, oh yeah, of course that's what I got. But for me, that would be like such a weird. For me, that's like normally that's like my appetizer, you know. Man. I keep making little mistakes. I don't like making little mistakes. Fair, I've been eating a lot of salads and vegan meals lately to cut back on calories. Yeah, I mean, okay, but there is also a part of me that's like, Texas Roadhouse, I would imagine, probably slathers their Caesar salad and dressing and onion rings. So there is a part of me that, like, I also have been trying to be a little more calorie conscious recently. But I also don't want to make that mistake where, like, I'm a vegetarian. Why have I started putting on weight? What are you eating? Mostly chips and fries. So at that rate, I've kind of slowed my roll a little bit on anything except for total calorie count. I always get dressing on the side. I'm gonna put that fucking dressing on there. I'm gonna slather that dressing on there. Why I'm struggling. Hello, do you speak Spanish? No. Lo siento. Yo hablo solamente 20 frases en español. 70 palabras. Solamente las cosas yo aprendí en la Universidad de Boise State en Idaho, en los Estados Unidos. But I'm not fluent. I just have a handful of things memorized that are useful. I studied Spanish, but I've forgotten a lot of Spanish. Overwhelmingly English only. That was oddly attractive. I've always said that I think people who are multilingual are very, like, I find that very attractive. Honestly, like getting back into Spanish lessons and learning Spanish If I retired, if I quit streaming, if I quit streaming and just had like all the time in the world, becoming fluent in Spanish would be the kind of thing that I would work on, for sure. Don't judge me, I was going into the military for linguistics until my eyes were like, get fucked. But I'm conversational in Russian and French. That's pretty cool. That's really cool. I've always wanted to be fluent in another language. I've always wanted to be fluent in another language. But once I got out of school, oh Jesus Christ, there's a man there. Once I got out of school, the opportunities. I mean, like these are all just excuses, you know. I could find the time, just like I could find the time to get into shape, if I really if I felt like my life depended on it. But you know what I mean, like having time explicitly carved out just to, you know, further myself with regards to becoming fluent with another language. It's not as easy to come by anymore. Anyway, yeah, I wanted to learn at least one other language, and I got into Spanish because it made the most sense. But life just kind of got in the way. Taffy likes people who are bilingual. Yeah, English is a pretty difficult language. I've learned just enough Spanish to get really frustrated when I see Spanish, because I understand enough of it to kind of get the gist of it. To kind of like, to understand what's being said, but not enough to be conversationally fluent, which is really, it is rough. Es muy difícil. I'm also going for the second boss cell, but when I got to the King's Hand, he killed me. He had little life left because I was desperate. I didn't block his last attack because I was only concentrating on attacking him. Was about 3 hits away. Yep, I've been getting real antsy and trying to do like too much too fast. I have not been living by my Dark Souls Bloodborne instincts, which is normally to not be greedy, to play safe, to not overextend, to not play greedy, to read the patterns and just make sure to read the patterns and attack accordingly. But for whatever reason, between that and just not being able to parry in this game, I mean, I'm allowed to parry. I can't make myself want to do it. Plus, yeah, we've all been talking about the fact that, I guess this is a tactics run. We've all been talking about the fact that boss cell number 2 is the first real steep swing in difficulty, to be sure. Yeah, honestly, this, like, I've enjoyed this game. The last 3 weeks are the first time that I've ever played this game or watched anybody play this game. And I've been really enjoying it, but I gotta admit that the last couple of days, the frustration of the last couple of days has been the first time that I've looked at this game and thought to myself, like, I could set it down for a minute. Not permanently, I still need to go back. And I'd still need to, like, accomplish things. But genuinely, like, the frustration of the last couple of days have been the first time that I've looked at this and gone, I could set it down for a little while. Yeah, see, for me, Ferret King, that's never been an issue because I've never parried. The thing that happens to me is I'll have a shield, and the shield is normally where I stick a ranged weapon. And so I'll get into a fight, and then somebody will go to, like, attack me from afar, and I'll do this. But it'll be a shield. Maybe I get lucky and I accidentally, like, swat a bomb away. I guess it's better to try to accidentally parry with a shield. But yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna try the boomerang out. You ever see that link? I posted art in Discord, a YouTube of an Italian guy who does walkarounds of Italian mansions for sale. Some of them are stunning. I didn't see it. I will say that, like, big ass mansion walkarounds are too far removed for me. If that makes sense. I like watching people walk around nice houses, but if it's like a huge mansion or something like that, it becomes like a bridge too far. Oh, summer apartments, that kind of stuff I could get behind. I need the fantasy to have a place for me to be able to, like, substitute myself in. And if it's a multi-million dollar mansion, I'm like, I'll never make that kind of money. I can't even pretend. I can't even convince myself to be like, ew. What if no. I just picked this up a week ago after watching since I've been meaning to give it a try. I beat Boss L2 on first attempt and haven't won a run since. What was Leoj? What, out of curiosity, what was your primary weapon in your boss victory? Tried networking for now, I guess. Breeze hammer, and ice blast. Gotcha. So damn, you made a green weapon work for you, huh? Yeah, I do often find myself looking at, like, when I went to the Pity Palace in Florence, one of my big things was just how much empty space there was. That's one of those things that Amber has made me more aware of. But I'm just like, baby, what if we got, like, a massive mansion? And she's like, what are we gonna do with all the extra room? And the only response I can really come up with is like, display our hoarded wealth? Duh. Like, once I stopped, like, coming up with functions for rooms, there was, like, the Pity Palace, I realized that it was, like, essentially subdivided into apartments for the wealthy families who lived there. Because I was looking at it going like, damn, dude, what if you're in this wing and you want, like, a snack? I'm gonna make it work. I want this to work so bad. But it's like, what if you're in one wing and then you want a snack and then you walk to the other wing? I was like, you're telling me at this place, like, getting an apple? You're telling me that at this place getting an apple is like a 90-minute affair? And then I realized they have that's why they have servants. But still, there was still definitely a part of me that was just like, this is too much space. No wonder rich people are skinny. Walking from one side of their palace to the other would take such a ridiculous amount of time. And then I realized there's no way they're walking to get this shit. Like they're oh shit, they're calling butlers to do it. Got it. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Thinking that rich people go and get their own apple. Oh my god, yeah, no, don't get me wrong, I do still daydream about just having, like, a house that has all the things that, I say all the things, the handful of things that this house doesn't. It is a short list. It is a short list of things this house doesn't have, but like a mud room, a walk-in pantry, walk-in closets, a garage. I wish we had a garage, but like, these are all, you know, pretty nitpicky things. But I still daydream about them for sure. A recreational room, and yes, a handful of pinball machines. But Amber did make me aware that having just a ridiculous amount of space is oh, Jesus Christ. Fucking horror film. Yeah, Amber did make me realize that, like, unlimited space is its own Faustian curse. Legendary flint hammer with the modifier always charged. That would be cool. I still am in a place where I'm almost always trying to take whatever legendary the game offers me and make a run out of it. Because some of those legendaries have been for weapons that I wouldn't normally use, but their legendary statuses make them absolutely bonkers. I have been pleasantly surprised with a lot of them. I want 2 owls. I want a dual-wield owls. Well, if we're thinking about sticking with the owl, we might as well upgrade him. I've got 2 arms. I have 2 owls, 1 for each of you. Panta Killer, what's going on, man? The drunk piano player. He's so drunk, he's probably seeing double. I have 2 owls, 1 for each of ya. You make no sense to me, Tentacle. I have no use for you. I'm so gall-darn excited about this pizza oven. I can barely sit still. Waiting for this thing to be delivered is like waiting for Christmas Day to happen. My wife's hyper-irritated with me about it, but if I could just make her glorious pizza, maybe she'll forget about it and get over it. Who could be annoyed about a pizza oven? It's the gift that keeps on giving. She's irritated about the fact that, like I said, although this is a terrific house, we are limited on space. She wanted a smaller house, I wanted a bigger house, and lo and behold, it is coming to pass that with two about to be teenage boys, you'll be shocked to hear that space is becoming a bit of a thing. I am not fooling around with some of these guys. Nope. Sorry, I just don't want to get hit. This fucking guy, man. Nope. I am happy to have murdered him. What could a cursed chest possibly cost, Michael? A run? The only reason I'm getting away with this whole pizza oven thing is because it lives outside. If it was something that lived in the kitchen, I think she would full-blown, legitimately veto it. I think she would legitimately full-blown consider vetoing it. I just need one more. There we go. That said, I don't want to get hit, which makes getting up into that area a little bit dicey. If I stay right beneath him, it's apparently very frustrating for him. I like that very much. I like him being sad. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I making your job hard? Oh. Our old house sold for $500,000 in 2016 and has doubled in value since then. Good grief. Seemingly odd question, but are there any graphic novel collectors in the cave? Y'all got really good bookshelves to recommend for me through Amazon. I can't really find any that are tall enough. Amber's dad had to build ours. We didn't. Ours had to almost be a custom thing. Oh, you don't have to listen. I feel like I've reached a place where I know which fights to pick with Amber. I feel like I've reached a place where I know which battles to pick with her. For example, she didn't want like a larger television. We moved from an apartment where we were sitting basically with the television in our laps to a rental house where we were across the way from it. And I upgraded to a 52-inch because we were leaning in to squint to look at the television because it was so far away. It was great for an apartment, but wrong for a house. And I swear to God, when I bought that 52-inch, which is not even the television we have now is bigger. But when I bought that 52-inch, Grayson was the only other person in the house who could speak. And Grayson comes in and goes, I miss the old television. And Amber goes, me too, son. Me too. And I was like, yo, fuck y'all, man. Like, that other fucking television was a glorified computer monitor. And now I guarantee you if I went and replaced the LG with a 32-inch monitor in our house's living room, all three of the people in my house would be furious. I'm warming up on Barnacle because it is dealing with a couple of real problem children that we're having here. For anyone who wants to love on Rini for International Non-Binary Day, they have a throne. This is true. This is true. Chat says, it's apparently International Non-Binary Day. I will take my appreciation in the form of food and shouted love, please. We love you, Rini! Sorry, you didn't say it couldn't be manic as fuck. We love you! There you go. Shouted love. Be careful what you wish for. It just make less and less sense the more I scream it. Oh shit. Oh, that's made me tear up. Oh no. Oh goodness gracious, that's funny. Made my eyes water. Oh! I was gonna say, be executed, nerd. Well, there was 60, thank God. Dare I? What's the rest of the floor look like? Ugh, I'm so stupid. Colorless Serenade, huh? Is that better than Owl? Serenade, I mean, like, for the next 10 enemies it won't matter, but Serenade will stay out even when I get hit. I'm feeling real torn here. No, I'm not. Owl it is. We're gonna play careful. A cursed Casey bat. Got him. Fucking got him. Yeesh. Very scary. I guess we should just go finish out the floor. We got our 60, which is important. I love you, Casey Bet. I really do. I would take you if I had any way to reliably murder things. Once upon a time, there was a challenge room on this floor too, but I'll be damned if I remember where I left that. Feeling a little silly about it right now. You hear Barbie girl when I walk up the stairs? Well, now I gotta find stairs. Damn, we made a lot of money on this floor. Provided we stay alive. Dude, the barnacle does apeshit damage to anything that flies through the air. Oh, climb chains. Let me grab a chain here in a second. We'll see. I'm a Barbie girl in a bar. Yeah, no, I hear it. You're absolutely right. That is in there. Right, I changed where the slots were on the things. Got it. Hello, wife.
Hi. Right now. Alright, we're heading out for an appointment and stuff.
Okay. If you guys get food, bring me food.
Okay.
If you don't get food, well, that's silly. You need food to live. So, you know, don't starve yourself. Unrealistic standards of beauty are detrimental to mental health. I love you. Can't see. There's too much shit going on. Yeah, no, Piss Man, you are not the only one. I absolutely hear it too. Damn, I wish I'd opened up that. Challenge room when I saw it. I'll be damned if I remember where that was, though. Oh well. Oh, pizzas are on the way. Dude, I can't wait to make pizza. I watched Joshua Weissman make pizzas last night. I'm not gonna intentionally let that man hit me. I should do that tonight. You gonna make a pizza? Hell yeah, dude. I gotta find whatever my recipe for pizza dough is. And I've got to, oh shit, I guess, here we go. I gotta figure out whether or not I want to make my own sauce. I gotta figure out what kind of dough recipe I'm using. So there's the Black Bridge. I guess we're leaving. We did get our 60, which feels really good. If I hadn't played Reckless there at the end, I think we could have gotten through this entire floor without getting hit. Serious question for y'all. Would it be shitty if I went down to a hotel bar for beer and fries tonight just to get out of my hotel room and have a breather? I know husband would be annoyed, not upset, just annoyed that we've been in hotels for like a month now. I'm here with the dogs every single day. No, do it. I mean, you don't need to work hard to know what my stance is gonna be. Hell yeah, go get a breath of fresh air. You don't have to work hard to convince me that it's worth your... Oh, I should just get the gold. You don't have to work hard to convince me that it's worth your time to go out and get a breather and a nice sit down and a different change of scenery and some good food and a beer. I use Alex French guy cooking pizza dough calculator. Pissman, you got a link on that for me? Would you be so kind? Biters, colorless, flammable oil. Do I have anything that even... There we go. That's a combo. Yeah, sounds great, dude. I'd appreciate that. Get out of here. Not you. There. We're done with the machete and pistol. It's a good starting item. Spreads flammable oil. Victims burn. Or big flammable oil run here, it would appear. Hey, I'm gonna keep that tab open. I'm gonna start making pizzas and pretending that Dave Portnoy is coming to review them. The Babish recipes went well. I'll have to look that up too. I have to remind myself that nothing I'm gonna do is gonna be wrong, and that I won't know in the beginning. Like, I won't tell the difference between most of them. It won't be until I've made like my 100th pizza in that goddamn thing that I'm just like, you know, the crumb on this crust could be a little bit more fine. Shit, I don't know. Point blank and we'll just... Oh, man. We'll do point blank and we'll just, stay in close. Fucked it up. You big dumb idiot, Ryan. Nope. Worth a shot. I'm gonna try to make myself use the nail. I don't think I like the Tesla coil better than... I really like the Tesla coil, but I'm trying to branch myself out a little bit. We almost no-hit that. Ice, what's going on, homie? Happy to have you here. Happy to have you here, dude. Hope your Friday is off to an awesome fucking start. I want to move. Oh, this place is gonna be up. This place is gonna be a whole ordeal, huh? This place is gonna be, this place is gonna be, just fucking raised blood pressure to the level. I fucked up! With you in a second, chat. Ah, there's a lot going on. Sorry. You know what I shouldn't do? I shouldn't try to read chat while things are flying at me in the game. AC died yesterday, but I was able to get it repaired last night, so already much better than yesterday. It's 70 degrees in my office by the end of the work. Yesterday it was 84. That's honest to God, it's the battery is dead, but that's the reason that I've got a thermometer in here. A digital thermometer is because when I first moved into this office, man, I was getting up into the 80s and it was brutal. Chat genuinely thought that I was gonna die a heat stroke in the middle of stream. Yeah, I've had a couple of times where the power went out while I was at my old rental property that I thought I was gonna end up at a Hampton or something, just because there was no way I was gonna make my family sleep in a house that was doubling as an easy bake oven. This music's got big Predator vibes. Barnacle, I have underestimated you. I have underestimated you, friend. You are fucking all right. Oh, fuck my life. Is there any way I can find 21 more enemies before I have to go up there? God damn it. I don't want a platform. Ooh, what if there's combat in here? Come on, big money, no enemy. 21 enemies. Shit. I'll see your 21 enemies and raise you 0 enemies. Alright, now we just go back here. I fucking want to die. Oh, I hate those guys so much. Well, we almost had it. Oh, god damn it, chat. These big fuckers are still my kryptonite. These big fuckers are still my kryptonite, man. Damn, I can't believe I let myself get hit. What a dummy. Starting to get hungry. All right, one of our shopkeepers is not what they seem. Noted. One of our shopkeepers is the great big fraud. Oh, mimic shopkeepers suck. I get those little rat bastards all the time, it feels like. I can't bring myself to try a cursed chest now that all the enemies are here that I'm getting fucking dominated by. Oh my god, this guy! This man! Why are they so intense? I don't know. We'll keep it there. Frontline shield. What does a frontline shield do? Why am I bad? Oh, why am I bad at parrying? Why can't I just be good at parrying? Nope. Why can't I just be good at parrying? Such bad damage I'm suddenly taking. Just playing reckless. Ugh. There's so much happening. Fuck you, buddy! I hate that guy, dude. Remind me never to come here again because of that one dude in particular. That dude is the worst. Please drop. Oh shit. Oh no, oh no, oh no. I can't get on top of him. Oh. I'd rather have the projection reduction. This floor started up, forget the Forgotten Sepulchre. Lick my balls, man. I feel like there was another elite that I just sort of left alone because I wasn't willing to deal with it. Ugh, we burned through all of our healing on this floor. I might have to get like a Sogo or something. I have 20 grand. I might actually... I have 20 grand. I might actually try to see if I can find a food vendor, not on this floor, and try to buy a flask refill. I could have sworn there was an elite that I didn't deal with because I was too nervous. I want to like the nail. I'm not sure I like the nail. If it doesn't, how do I put it? It doesn't handle exactly the same way. It doesn't handle exactly the same way that Hollow Knight's nail handles. It's ever so slightly different. What would it take for you to grab a Voodoo Ranger? I'm tired. The last thing I want to do is drink a beer right now. If I drink a beer, there's a pretty good chance the stream ends early. Not to be too cute, but I'm a big dumb idiot who stayed up too late on Wednesday night and have been paying for it ever since. But damn if the Bear Season 2 wasn't very good. Honestly, don't know if I have any Voodoo Ranger left in the fridge. My friends came through on the 4th of July and pretty well cleaned me out. I invited them to. I told them that anything that was mine was theirs. But I keep expecting another month, the whole thing with Voodoo Ranger was that we were trying to do like month-to-month stuff because they could pick and choose when they wanted to use me, and in return the contracts I got would be bigger. Like they could sign me to a very small contract, or a very like not expensive contract that would carry through the year, or they could sign a couple of big contracts that would be more money, but they would be less obliged and there'd be more deliverables. But that said, I haven't seen free beer since their ill-fated Redfall partnership that they told me not to show on screen. Yeah, Bunbarian, I was just saying that staying up until 2 o'clock in the morning to finish a TV show, I might as well have done heroin. I'm so fucking tired this week now because of my own stupidity. I don't know. I don't know what to do. No, I thought there was someplace I needed the nail to access. It turns out I can do the jumping there with any weapon. I didn't need the nail. I just was being... I was being too narrow-minded, thinking it was functionally the same as Hollow Knight. The fact that I... Oh, Jesus. The fact that I found... the fact that I found the Hollow Knight nail at the exact same time that I found that area that looked very Hollow Knight-y was, as it turns out, a huge coincidence. As it turns out, a huge coincidence. I can access that area with any weapon. I'd like to move. Scary in spots. These Sogo sticks are delicious. The jalapeno turkey is magnificent, and started with it expecting to be the weakest since I'm usually so on turkey. Yep. No, they're absurd. They're absurd, and the turkey are, I think, the best ones. I'll be honest, I had their now discontinued buffalo chicken one, and their buffalo chicken left a lot to be desired. It was very chalky in texture, even if the flavors were pretty good. So when they rolled out turkey, I had my doubts. It is the most moist meat stick that they have to offer. I need calories, man. I'm dying. I'm dying of fat starvation. Trying to mix it up a little bit here. What we got? This one. Yeah, I gotta do it. Oh, okay. Turkey chimichurri. I got my Sogo refill this morning too. The first thing I did was eat a jalapeno turkey. It didn't even make it from the mailbox to the front door. I'm doing turkey chimichurri. And then for dessert, I grabbed myself the smoky sweet beef one. Oh, I can feel that. I can feel that meat stick actually hitting my stomach right now, and it feels really good. Man, I'm very happy. Oh. The only problem is I want to eat 12 more. I really did take the edge off, though. Compromise and only have 6 more. Best case scenario is that Amber's gonna come back with food. Worst case scenario is that I have leftovers I should eat. Best case scenario is that Amber comes back with like an Italian sub from Jersey Mike's. Worst case scenario is I go downstairs and eat leftovers because I should to save money. See, man, the fucking... I feel like the nail just gets me in trouble because I want to use it effectively, but it puts me in harm's way. I had that exact sandwich for lunch yesterday. I've been wanting it ever since. Oh, Jesus. I've been wanting it ever since chat was talking about it the other day. Well, there goes my lone refill. I like the boomerang better. Sorry, Nail. Sorry, frontline shield. I'll have to re-roll my stats, but if I'm being honest with myself, the nail situation is not working. Damn, Timon, that sounds awesome. I think I'm gonna try to focus on dodging. A lot of items just sort of randomly dropping. I missed all the poison damage we were doing in the beginning. Ugh. tried to get us. Yep, there we go. There's a 10% damage reduction, which is great. Hey, Tarot Shard, that's exciting. That's exciting. I'd love to say that I enjoyed the games that I went to, and I mean, I did because of Bug's company and everything, but my Rangers had to remind me that it's only a matter of time before they break my heart. I had to think small for a second. Kind of excited, kind of nervous. Hope they play well. I think last time they went 12-1. Yeah, I'm rooting for you. I hope you have an awesome go of it. I genuinely can't help but think that the Rangers are going to break my heart. I mean, like, I don't think they're going to win it all, but, like, I'm terrified that they're going to shit the bed, like, not even make the playoffs or something. That feels like a Rangers thing to do. Oh, shit, that was scary.
This is the story.
There's a rumor of a
the
Montreal
newest
team based on a
denizen of
comment
the
from the
cave.
commissioner. You mean Montreal doesn't still root for the Nationals? J Fox, tier 1, 29 months. Yo, J Fox. Long time no see, man. I hope you're doing well. Happy to have you pop on in here. You mean the Expos, Taffy? Listen, I got no love for Washington. That's my son's team. My turncoat, bastard, gorgeous, loving younger son's team. Yeah, I was gonna say that. If you got beef with the Nationals, you take that up with Noah, their president and GM, or whatever the fuck he is. Just found out this guy at my bar last night correctly told me about the Long Island serial killer they just caught. So an eventful day. There was a serial killer in Long Island? I guess I'm not surprised, but it's like the first I've heard of it. Apparently dormant. You have to drag Noah. Oh, Jesus. You'd have to drag Noah away from Prague. One second. I'm not going over there if I don't have to. God. I'm fucking airing. I still don't have the key to this goddamn place. I want to show y'all something. I want to show y'all something from Noah. Hold on. I can't tell if he's not answering Nate and Heather because he just doesn't know for sure, or he knows for sure and doesn't want to hurt anyone's feelings or something, but like, Nate got a luxury suite at the Mariners game, but he got it on a day that is the day before I come into Seattle, and it's the same thing for Noah. I'll do this so I don't accidentally show anything I'm not supposed to. We'll do this first. So, like, Noah's having the time of his life, and we get that. But Heather says, hey, Noah, are you going to go to that Mariners game and move your flight, or should we think about, like, canceling the... Should we think about canceling the luxury suite that Nate spent tons of money to acquire? So that's the first exchange. Here's the second one. He still hasn't answered them. Like, they're genuinely trying to make like a 4-figure decision based almost solely on what his answer is. And all that's coming back in return. And what's funny is that, like...
This is the story of the newest denizen of the cave.
I'm not really sure that you can, like, really flex on, like, Nate and Heather, who have traveled ridiculously, but, like, Noah is, once again, straight up just useless until he gets back from this trip. He's celebrating Bastille Day today, and he's so pleased with himself about it. Like, these are... Good luck talking to Noah about anything right now, except for the fact that he's on a world-class vacation. Real not sure. Thank you for the Prime sub. Appreciate that, but it's not often we get a brand new month 1 sub here. We got 100-month subs popping right now, but we don't often see a lot of brand spanking new subs wander through here. It's a meme at our bar to constantly speculate who we think the killer is by pointing out weirdo locals that come in and just gossip. We mentioned the Long Island serial killer, probably second most after Aaron Hernandez. Damn, that's crazy. I'll have to look that up afterwards. I'd be so frustrated if I was them. I think he thinks, like, I think Noah, either Noah thinks he's being cute and actually Heather and Nate are handling this quietly better than I would, because I'd be really frustrated. I'd have popped my top if I was them by now. Either he thinks he's being cute, which makes me want to strangle him sometimes, or he's not sure what the answer is, but he doesn't want to say that, which is still pretty frustrating. Which is still pretty frustrating. We're gonna get dumpstered. I have no health refills to speak of. What if he's worked it out in the DMs and they're just repeating the gag to irk you? Maybe with somebody else, not with Nate and Heather. Nate and Noah are friends. Dare I say, even brothers. But they have butted heads enough time during the course of running a couple of companies that I don't think they're taking time out of theirs. I certainly don't think Noah's taking time out of his vacation schedule, and I don't think that Nate's taking time out of his CTO of a 9-figure company schedule to try to vaguely prank me on Discord. Right, because it would be a vague prank. Because, like, it's a conversation that the four of us are in. It doesn't affect me financially. I've already told Nate I can't make that game. Amber will, not only would it, like, Nate frankly offered to cover the cost of the flights if that was the only thing holding us back. Well, I don't have to worry about healing, which is kind of nice. Nate offered to cover the cost of the flights, which is really, really kind of him, if we had to change flights, but Amber doesn't want to start the school year by essentially taking a week off from school and burning through almost all the boys' unexcused absences in the first, like, week of school. But anyway, yeah, like, I'm not going to that game, and I don't have any money invested in it, so I'm just a casual bystander in that conversation. But I can already tell you that, like, if Nate comes in here and we're like, so, about those responses from Noah, we're gonna hear him long groan from Seattle. Oh, tickle me, rub my belly. Oh, okay. We'll catch you when you get back then. Ow, ow. Nope. Almost. Let's finish this. Yeah, it's almost done. Never you fret. Nope. Nothing I did really created enough damage. Ugh. It's the one thing I dislike about Owl.